Hi there everybody, Bobby Martins here with the Bobby Martins Realty Group out of the Carmel Valley Keller Williams office. We are the #1 office in all of San Diego County, and I wanted to put this video together to share some interesting stats with you in regards to 2017. So this is going to be kind of a year-end recap of real estate here in San Diego County. And then also I wanted to share the most recent tax reform that was done. How does that affect you as a homeowner? And so what changes are you in for? So you'll want to stick around for that here shortly. But we definitely want to thank all of our friends and family for helping us out in 2017 with the repeat business and referrals. We really thrive on your referrals, so please keep them coming. For every referral you give us that turns into a closed transaction, you get put into a drawing for a $2,500 prize at our yearly client appreciation party. So we've got a lot of fun things in store for 2018, and we really hope you will help us grow by keeping your eyes and ears open for us, for people that you know that are looking to buy and sell. It's a very interesting market in San Diego. You got 20,000 plus agents in town, and so you want to make sure whoever you're working with as your realtor is really in it for your best interest, and we truly are. So we hope you enjoy the information that we're about to provide. I think you'll find it very helpful. So without further ado, here are the stats for 2017. Thank you so much and have a great 2018. All right, everybody, here are the numbers from 2017. And so if you look here, we're looking at the last year. Prices are up on the median price of a home are up 8.9%. So obviously it's getting more and more expensive to buy a home. But if you notice that it's not 20 or 25% gains like we saw back in 2002 through 2005 or 6. So I think these gains are sustainable. We should see another positive gain this year. Most experts are predicting the next couple of years more gains. So the average price now is $539, and if you look at the last 10 years, it's kind of interesting. So here all the way back in 2007, it was at $472. So we're talking 10 years from now. That's not that big of a difference in the average median price of a home. So I know we do have an affordability issue here in San Diego, but there are still affordable homes out there. So just renting is just not a smart thing to do long term financially, and so it's really important to look at buying a home as an option instead of renting. Market time, which really shows that it is a seller's market right now. Look at this over the last 10 years. All the way back in 10 years ago, it was 79 days on the market, and right now it's about 36 days on the market on average. If a home is priced to sell, it usually will sell within the first 2 weeks on the market. These numbers are skewed a little bit because you have some homeowners putting their houses on the market at much higher prices than they should, and then they're not selling. So not all sellers out there are motivated. Some are testing the market, although it is a much smaller number than most. So that's something to look at. Pending sales right now, let's look at the last year here. So right now pending sales are down about 2%, and sales in general have been down as well. So let's look at sold listings here. Down 11%, so 2,600 units less than sold in 2017 than the year before. So what does that mean? As a homeowner, it means nothing. All that means is there's less homeowners putting their houses on the market. Obviously realtors don't love it because that means less sales. So it's definitely a hot market, and it's easier to sell properties. However, it is still not easy to sell them at top dollar. There's really an important formula that you have to follow when you're listing a property. It's just, you don't just put it out there and then sell it for top dollar. There are some things that you have to do because buyers are extremely picky in this market. It is not 2005 or 2006 where you have people basically willing to do just about anything to get into the market. Now this one is a graph on rates over the last, say, 40 years or so, back down to 71. When you look at this, I mean, it just shows you how low rates have been for us recently. And so if you're waiting for rates to come down further, I wouldn't be waiting any longer. If you're waiting for prices to crash, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, and at least for the next couple of years, unless we see interest rates go up dramatically over that time. But I don't believe that's going to happen because so many people are putting money into the treasury bonds market, and so that is keeping rates low. Instability in the world keep rates low. So that's obviously, I don't think that's changing anytime soon. So in general, mortgage rates are in the high 3s and low 4s. So that's something to really, you got to take a long, hard look at that, because that is important. Now let's look at the tax reform bill that was just signed. This one, there's some pros and cons. Obviously, with the tax rate is going to be less, so people should be walking away with less money in their or more money in their pocket after doing their taxes. But some people are going to be losers in this tax bill. So let's look at some of the losers and look at some of the change. So vacation home. If you own a vacation home, that's no longer tax deductible. That's definitely a big bummer. Property, state, and local tax, $10,000 limit. I know this one's going to pinch or make it very difficult, and and make it really, really tough for some people, because here in California we pay such high state taxes on income tax. So that's a tough one to lose. Mortgage interest deduction. So this one is a big one. Obviously up to $1 million, you get to deduct your interest on that loan, and so unfortunately it's going from $1 million to $750,000, which is definitely not helpful. However, if you bought before the 15th, you are grandfathered in. I had a client squeak in on the 14th of December, so they are extremely happy. And then this is a big one. Single filers are still staying at $250,000 tax-free money when you sell. You still only have to live in the house 2 out of the last 5 years. This was changed at the last second, and I think one of the biggest positives out of this bill, it was really a huge thing that they kept this the same. I do a lot of move up and move down purchases with my clients, and so they really, a lot of my clients rely on being able to sell every 2 or 3 years so that they can flip properties until they get into their dream home. And sometimes you have to flip 2 or 3 of those, and so obviously by making it 5 out of the last 8 years, that would have made it very difficult for a lot of people to do that. So that's it as far as tax reform. Talk to your tax professional if you have questions. Obviously, we're here to help you as far as any of your planning needs for 2018. This is going to be a great year. There's a lot of opportunities coming on the market every single day. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something in this market. It can be done. We help clients every single day find great opportunities. If you're in a house that is no longer fitting your needs, you really have to look at what you're going to do from the long haul. My family, we got settled into our dream home this past year in 2017, and I can't tell you the feeling that it feels so good to know that we're set for 10 plus years. We don't have to move. We've got a great low interest rate at 3.75 on a 30-year fixed. These things are important, and for long-term economic stability, home ownership has always proved to be a smart thing. So we're here for you. If you need help, please reach out. It's free of charge to talk to us, and if you're looking to buy, it's free to work with us. So it's really a no-brainer to have someone in your corner that can help you. I've been doing this 15 years, and my main specialty is getting offers accepted. So if you are looking, we want to help you. Thanks so much, and give us a call, and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you. Thanks again. Bye-bye.